हरिः कन्ना।
Now let's look into the shape manipulation of ndarray. So we'll use different methods to do the shape manipulation of arrays. So we will begin with changing the shape of an array, and then we will look into few more methods inside this. So let's change the shape of ND array. So the first way of doing, if you want to do the shape change, first we need to get array. So let's create an array. So an array has a shape given by the number of elements along each axis. So let's create one. Okay. So shape manipulation. Okay. Inside that, first one is changing the shape of an array. Okay. So let's create an array. A equals to np dot floor and I'm gonna take 10 times and rg dot random inside a tuple 3 to 4 and execute it. That's it. So we got our array. So our array is ready. If you want to print it, you can check so how it looks. Yeah, this is what and let me check the dimensions. A dot ndim, it's a 2 axis and so let me check the shape of it is pretty clear. It's a 3 rows and 4 column and that's it, it's a tuple. A shape is a tuple with 3 rows and 4 columns. So now the shape of an array can be changed with various methods. So note that the following 3 commands all we have 3 commands. So I'll show you one by one. uh, Note that the following 3 commands all return a modified array but do not change the original array. So you'll get a modified array, so that can be saved with the new variable. However, so it won't change the original array. So ravel is one, reshape is one, t is one. So ravel returns the array which is a flattened one, whereas reshape returns the array with a modified shape, and t returns the array transposed. Okay, let's look into methods one by one. Let's begin with ravel. So ravel. So let's take A, the same array, and ravel as it is a method. So this returns the array flattened, and here is your array which is flattened. So let me print the whole string, or else let me say ravel and execute it and print ravel. And here is that it's been completely flattened. It has become a single list. No, not list. It has become a single row. You see that it has become a single row. So you want to check that the dimensions ravel ndim 1 size it's 12 and these are 12. Okay, then so what's the second one? Second one is a reshape. So reshape, let's look into the reshape. So let me write to reshape. Now what's a reshape? A reshape returns the array with a modified shape. So how do you want to change it? So I want to change this 6 row 2 column. Yes, that's how it has been changed. Clear? You see that 6 rows and 2 columns. And if you want to check the shape of this, just a minute. If I give A, again you got the 3 row and 4 column. But so that's what I'm saying. It's not going to change. This is going to modify an array, but it's not going to change the original array. It will return a modified array, but it will not change the original array. That's what I'm saying. So here it's been modified, but the original array remains same. So let me add it to the reshape. Okay, so now I'll call a reshape here. Okay, it's been changed to code. Let me change. Okay, yep, reshape and execute. Here is that you have original as well as the modified one with the reshape. So just want to check the endim. It's 2, reshape and size, it's 12. Size remains same, but the shape has been changed. Let me check the size of it's 12, reshape 12, but the shape has been changed, the size remained same. Clear? And the third one that we have here, the third method that we have here to change the shape of a ndarray is T, capital T, a transposed. So this one 3, it's a transpose. So a dot T, that's it. This returns the array transposed. And here is that the transposed array. If you remember doing mathematics in your engineering and 12th, to find out that transpose matrix, it's always all the time fun. And here it's much fun. So dealing with this is much fun. Clear? So just want to check the shape of it. And it's 4 by 3. Clearly see that it's been transposed from 3 by 4. Let me put, okay, let me convert, let me assign this to transpose. Okay, and let me add the transpose here, and you see, and on other side I'll give the a shape. You see that a shape, the original one shape is 3 by 4, but the transposed one's shape is 4 by 3. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it works. It's a 4 by 3 and it's a 3 by 4. So that's how it's been transposed. And the order of elements in the array resulting from Ravel is normally C style. That's the rightmost index changes the fastest. So the element after a 0 comma 0, if you take one example, just a minute. Yeah, I'll go up Ravel. Yeah, in this 0 comma 0 is a 0 comma 1. So if the array is reshaped to some other shape, again the array is treated as C style. So NumPy normally creates arrays stored in this order. So Ravel will usually not need to copy its argument. But if the array was made by taking slices of another array or created with unusual options, it may be need to be copied. Okay. So now let's get back to our slides. And so here we can see few more things. The reshape function returns its argument with a modified shape, whereas the ndarray dot resize method modifies the array itself. So that's what. So there is a clear cut differentiation between a reshape and then a resize. Let's look into that differentiation also. So let me scroll down. We got the reshape value. So now the fourth one, I'll put reshape versus it's a resize. So reshape and so reshape is this. Yeah. So now I'm going to resize the original. So yeah, and then resize to 2 comma 6 and here. So it's been resized back to this 2 comma 6. Okay, so with this we can prove that the reshape function returns its argument with a modified shape, whereas the ndarray.resize method modifies the array itself. Got it? So one creates a new modified shape, whereas resize modifies the array itself, the original array. So now let me show you that. See, the array has been completely changed. Let me give a, it's changed. Okay, we'll do, let me copy this. We scroll up and bring that a. Yep, shape manipulation. Here is our a. So let me copy this and I'll paste it here. So but this time I'm gonna call it as b. Will keep the same. I don't want to change anything. So this is b. So what's the b shape? B shape is 3 by 4. Okay, so now I'm gonna change it to, so b dot reshape to 6 by 2, and so this is what the modified shape, but when I click on b, it remains a 3 by 4. So that's what it's going to create a new modified array, but it's not going to do any changes on the original array when it comes to reshape. But when it comes to resize, b dot, see b is still on 3 by 4. Let me check. See 3 by 4. So now what I'm gonna do is b resize to, I'll go with the 2 by 6. Okay, this is 6 by 2. I'll go with the 2 by 6. So now let's call B and see the magic. See, this is what I'm talking about. So the completely it's been reshaped. The original one has been reshaped. It's called in place in place operations. So then if a dimension is given as -1 in a reshaping operation, the other dimensions are automatically calculated. So let's do that. Okay, let's take a dot reshape and 3 comma -1, and here is the response. So if a dimension is given as a -1, so we gave this as a -1. So -1 in a reshaping operation, in the reshape method, the other dimensions are automatically calculated. So that's what had happened here. So other dimensions were automatically calculated and array has been given, but this is not the original one. Original remains same. You see that? Original remains same.